Hello YouTube, this is Charlie426, and today we have the review of the HG Space Jahannam Klim use. This was seen in Gundam Reconguista, and this is basically a variant of the Space Jahannam, and it's basically piloted by Klim. Personally, it took me a while to get used to the design to grow on me, but now finally I think it came to the point where I now actually admire and like the design, so I decided to review this. Now, first of all, this kit is very compact. It's really more compact and stiff than I expected, so that's just letting you guys know. So as usual, let's get on with its component. First of all, what you get, of course, is the mobile suit itself. You get 4 hands, 2 of these open style hands, and 2 multi-purpose hands. And currently I just attach the weapons for now, so I don't waste any time. So you get a beam rifle, you get a beam axe. So you get 2 multi-purpose hands, which I'm currently using. You get 1 shield, and that's pretty much it. And inside the shield you have the beam axe. You have a version of the beam axe which is folded up, and I did some panel lining on that as well. And beyond this is you get a sticker sheet, but as you can see, I did not use almost everything except for the sticker that's used on the beam rifle right over here, and these purple stickers that goes onto the front skirt armor. I did not use these small circle ones and these large ones. These large ones are one of those stickers that's really unnecessary, to be honest. So that's that. And you get this sticker decal sheet, which is mostly meant for the I'm not sure what's the best term, but for the visor. Basically, you get these multiple small lines, and you can basically line them up in any angle you want, so you can make it look like it's looking in a certain direction. So let's get on to the review. Now let's start with the head as usual. Now those decal stickers, this is how you work. You put one on a horizontal angle and a vertical angle. So you make so I just basically put mine on the main center, the intersection area, but depending where you put the intersection or intersecting area, you can make it look like it's as if it's like pointing or staring at something. So that's that. Also, it's a really interesting color because you can see all blue, but only the main body is like using purple. So I find that kind of interesting. So the main difference, this was the normal Space Jahannam, the green version, is the color and the commander antenna. The normal version does not have this. So for the head, there's not much movement going on, but you can go down that much, up that much, and then 360. Not really possible unless you like move your way through or kind of force it through like that. So that's that. Okay, now let's look at the body. There's nothing too special going on the body, but except for the way how the body is like structured. There's this middle section piece which is kind of has this awkward shape, but because of that design, there is like an ab crunch. You can move forward and backward if you want to do so, and 360 is possible, like that. Okay, now for the shoulders. The shoulders, those small round stickers are supposed to go on these. These, I believe, are the Vulcan areas on the shoulders. I did not use them, and I just colored them using a metallic silver Gundam marker, basically just like a dot. And it turned out okay than I thought. And the main arm can go about 90 degrees, and only on the left arm you have this hole for the shield connector. You do not have one for the other arm. And also, the hands are your typical ball jointed hands, but they're really stiff for some reason. The arm can go 360, only that much to the side, and it has your typical 360 twist. And then for the shoulder, it has that ball joint connection, so you can go forward and backward a little bit, like that. Okay, and for the waist section, as you can see, this was the sticker that I was talking about that goes on the front skirt. The small purple stickers are to be honest, I would not have noticed that if I did not, because even in the box art, it barely shows. So I think if you don't want to use it, it wouldn't really make a big difference. The front skirt armor is structured to the point where you can just cut the middle section and make them move separately. I just left them on just for fun. And then the back skirt, for some reason, this one moves a lot. I think this is one of those rare cases I'm actually seeing this kind of stuff in a kit, on an HG kit especially. The side skirt armor moves about that much, and then the legs can go forward about 90 degrees depending on where the front skirt is. Let me just zoom back a bit, and then you can see some more paneling. It's not a double jointed bend, but just about a 90 degree barely. The joint here is extremely stiff, and the leg can go about less than 90 degrees to the side, and you have your side swivel, but it's just so stiff that it's not too smooth. Okay, and that's that. And let's look at the, oh yeah, and also the feet are your typical ball jointed feet, and those gigantic blue stickers are supposed to go here. To be honest, I would not have, I didn't even know that this section was blue. So, and you're gonna barely see this area, so if you don't want to use it, it's not much of a loss, or you can just color it. It should be an easy task. The backpack, there's nothing too special. It's just your typical mobile suit backpack, just letting you guys know. Okay, that's that. Now let's look at its accessories. You know what, since I'm gonna deal with the shield, there's this ball jointed looking peg here that moves a little bit, so it's not a polycab, it's just a plastic, so it's gonna feel extremely stiff. And you have this peg, and it can go onto the main arm like that. And I really do love the simplistic shield. And you know, I don't know why it took me so long to actually admire this mobile suit, because this mobile suit basically has everything that you need for a battle. It has a beam rifle, it has a beam axe, it has like shoulder Vulcans. So yeah, it should be a formidable mobile suit. Okay, so now let's get its accessories. Once again, the beam rifle, and there's nothing too special going on. Just snap 2 pieces and you're done. Now like most G Reconguista kits, I believe had this weird issue going on with the trigger finger. This is not a trigger finger. And as you can see, the trigger is right here, but the hand is below the trigger. So yeah, that's kind of an awkward thing going on. I remember the Giant also had a really weird trigger finger, if you know what I mean. But beyond that, it holds it pretty well. It doesn't fall off. Also, if you're going to attach the hand, you can't slide it in. You have to take off the hand cover, because on the end of the handle of the gun, there's this other angled area, so you can't slide it in. Same goes for the beam axe. The beam effect part is not detachable because it's snapped between these 2 pieces as well, and I panel lined this a little bit. I don't know, this one kind of looks a little bit awkward, but who knows. Since this is one of those weapons that folds up and then you have to fold to store, so I guess the design sort of makes sense. And since there's like an angle here, I guess swinging it would be more efficient. So yeah, I do like its armaments and overall stuff that it gives you with. Anyway, that was pretty much it of the review of the mobile suit. I'll be honest, I'm not going to recommend this to everybody, but if you're a big fan of the G Reconguista series, or like a big fan of the character Klim Nick, I would suggest it, because I happen to be a big fan of that character, so I actually have the Montero and the Dahak as well. But beyond that, if you're not a big fan, you're not missing out, so you can just pass it on if you don't like this. Once again, that was pretty much it for the review. If there's anything I got wrong, please leave a comment below. If you guys got any requests, leave a comment below as well. Now, before I end this off, now I officially have a PlayStation 4 with a Gundam Versus CD. However, because of the system, Bandai sort of locked the function for taking video clips of the game, so I'm gonna have to find a different way to film my gameplay. So that video series is going to take a little bit longer than I thought, so just letting you guys know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the review. If you guys got any more questions or requests, leave a comment below. And I still have more kits to buy and build, so please stay tuned. Until then, see you guys next time.